before. You have always been known for your instincts and bravery. It is with this in mind that I accept your request to leave the castle in pursuit of justice wherever your heart takes you. Avalon, you say? Fantastic! I believe I've told you the story of how I met my dear wife Cerinthus there, did I not? Oh, perhaps another time. The time has come, my dear knight, to start your adventure. I believe you are right that something may be occurring down there, despite several of my guards informing me otherwise. My trust in you has always been well-founded, so I wish you safe travels and best of luck on your quest. Whether successful or not, please, enjoy some time by the coast. The Order of the Sea is very welcoming to those in service of the king.
Very lovely to meet you, Santara and Evris. You seek great opportunities in a land rich with nature and kindly souls? Well, my friend, you could always travel to the capital, but I sense that all your wishes will come true deep in the forests of Avalon. My superior assures me that he is camping out that way, but from the day's travels, you'll wish to settle up in the Boar's Balls Inn. Here, take my card and my map. You'll find yourself there with safety guaranteed.
Balrog awoke out in the grassy meadows near a thick bank of mist. Returning to consciousness, he feels the sensation of something groping around inside his skull, and his eye socket in immense pain. This is followed by a cacophony of voices fighting to stand above the rest.
You are reborn, my child. Please, escape these lands while you have the chance. There is no more I can do for you. Do not come back.
You wouldn't
This
want to
grasp is
disappoint
too
your
tight
king
on me.
now, would you? Return to me and earn my admiration.
I'll reach you.
Fail to do so,
Your God is
and
proud
you will
of
be
your
the
wisdom to
first
come
I
back to
meet.
where you belong. Take a cozy little trip to Avalon. You will not be disappointed.
Lost and confused, past all a blur, these voices finally settle. However, you recall one mentioning the town of Avalon, and the longer you think on it, the more your covered eye starts to hurt. And then, strangely, whether it's your imagination or something else, you start to see Avalon. You have never been there that you can recall, but you can visualize it so clearly. With nothing but a name and a vision to go on, you take your sword and travel across the lands. In the land of Evermeadow, the lovely town of Avalon is nestled in a forest of plentiful trees. The farmland goes on for miles, and its coast is shielded by an impressive mountain range. There is but one path to reach Avalon from the rest of the continent, and it is through the Traveler's Pass, a mountain that's entrance appears to resemble an elderly man. Citizens of the capital tend to journey forth to Avalon for relaxation or to settle down for a cozy life amongst kind and friendly souls. In southern Avalon is the Greenbeard Mines, a staple to the economy in exporting rich minerals from the earth to the kingdom proper. And nearby is the Tree Root Stables, where Murphy raises horses and gives them a home. In the center of town lies the largest building in Avalon, the Boar's Balls Inn. In recent times, this establishment has become known for more than just serving delicious ale, friendly hospitality, warm beds to sleep in, and savory meatballs coated in a rich sauce. As you arrive into town, you will take notice of a few strange sights. Firstly, the Boar's Balls Inn seems to have been improved upon in haste over recent years, while several plots of land in town appeared to be former houses and shops long since dismantled. Did the inhabitants move? Or was there an incident here? Perhaps the locals would know more. And secondly, your arrival into Avalon falls on the first day of Cloverton, famously known as King Leonari's birthday. Each citizen met seems to be in high spirits and full of cheer for their beloved ruler, and hearing of your needs to venture forth into the world, you find them willing to help guide you to the kingdom's favorite town if you did not find your way on your own. No charge. Your travels have been long, your body has grown weary, especially as an unusually strong downpour falls across the land. It seems like your eyes are playing tricks on you, for the ground in the darkness past the town appears like it's shifting, moving, walking perhaps? It's best not to worry about that now. especially when your bones and spirit compel you to share in the company of the locals by a warm fire with a plate of traditional cuisine and a large tankard of ale to wash all the merriment down. You enter the establishment finally, with your expectations being surpassed. Such a lively bunch of proud citizens dancing across the tavern floor and a band of bards playing patriotic tunes of their homeland. Your eyes quickly find the innkeeper at the end of the room, a jolly red-haired dwarf listening to the tales of his customers, matching them in the quantity of drinks being consumed. By his side, a tankard is filled to the brim with coins from happy patrons, and deftly dancing across the wooden floor is a beautiful elven maiden who's serving drinks and plates of steaming meals to each table she passes, the food and ale being replaced by their currency. As all the players enter the alehouse, you all find yourselves feeling dizzy and overwhelmed all of a sudden. Within moments, you struggle to stay upward and end up collapsing onto one of the empty tables. As your vision fades, you are greeted to a fantastical sight, though an unwelcomed one. It is almost like a dream, for your body is floating downward, and around you are only the stars and the other adventurers that have collapsed on the very same table as you. Taking a moment to recover from this shock, you peer down at your feet to see you are standing on the surface of the moon. But this does not surprise you. Not really, for your attention is drawn to something far more dire. For straight across the void of space, past each glittering star that's starting to fade, you bear witness to planet Alima, the home to all of you. Yet you do not recall your world being drowned in oceans of blood, and the atmosphere of the planet radiating such hellish flames. All you've ever known, all you've ever loved, all being consumed by an inferno with one large figure orchestrating the flames across the surface. You do the impossible to break your gaze away from the destruction of your home and turn to face these newfound strangers, each with sorrow and hopelessness in their eyes. And slowly, the void fades away, and the vibrancy of the tavern returns as your consciousness fights its way back. You recover to a proper sitting position, still looking at each of the people you've seen in your dreams. And then...